Tell me two numbers that when I add them together, they equal 5.
Right.
Give, give me two other numbers. 4 and 1. So we all agree that 4 plus 1 equals 5. We're good with that, right? Okay. All right.
Wait, why was I 5 to 0?
Because it goes against what I'm trying to teach at the moment.
It was right.
But it was, yes, of course, 5 plus 0 is 5. All right, but the point that I'm trying to kind of see here is, if I have two numbers, in this case 4 plus 1 equals 5, then each of these two numbers is going to have to be less than 5, right? There's no number that I can add to 8 that is going to equal 5. We agree to that. There's no positive number that I can add to 8 that is going to equal 5. This has not ever been this difficult. Okay, so therefore, okay, if I have these two numbers, A plus B, and they equal C, then there is a rule that we can say that A is less than C and B is also less than C. Do we agree with that? Okay. All right. So we know these properties of equalities. So I want you to find angle B here, and I want you to find angle F there. All right. In this case right here with exterior angles, you have to remember, in order to do this section right here, that if I added this angle right here plus this angle right here, I'm going to get this angle right here. Okay? That was the theorem we did before with exterior angles, which said that this exterior angle outside of this triangle, if I add the two opposite angles that are not next to it, the two opposite angles, if I add this plus this, you're correct. I get 138. If I add 60 and 45, we get 105. Okay? So, that means that, and again, you have to remember that in order to do this. Because now I'm not going to give you any angle measures. Okay? You're going to have just letters. And I'm going to say, okay, if this is triangle ABC, and angle 1 is an exterior angle, then therefore, if angle A plus angle B equals angle 1, that's the exterior angle theorem. It says that this angle right here is equal to the opposite angles added together. So this angle plus this angle equals this angle. Okay? That's important for you to remember, because then, just like we did with the 2 plus 3 equals 5, angle A is less than angle 1, and angle B is also less than angle 1. Does that make sense? This C right here is really kind of two angles. It's this one and this one. The C is, I guess maybe C is actually right here. All right. So this is what you have to do. We're going to use the exterior angle inequality theorem. And that means that was just what that was. The exterior angle inequality theorem says, well, if this angle plus this angle equals the exterior angle, then this angle is less than this angle, and this angle is less than this angle. Okay? So you have to look at something like this and say, find all of the angles that are less than this angle right here. Okay? So, any guesses? I know that.
4 and 5.
You just stepped in and you know it. Good job. Angle 4 and 5. Okay? Because this angle plus this angle equals this angle. So therefore, 4 and 5 is less than 7. But there's more angles to that. What else? 2 is, I agree with that. Okay, but not this one right here. I'm going to tell you the reason why. If I went ahead and I drew, I looked at this triangle right here. Okay, that triangle. Then that says, well, this angle right here, 2 and 4, plus this angle right here is equal to this angle right here. Okay? So, consequently, the last one we were just looking at would say, okay, well, if I was looking at this triangle, all right, if I was looking at just that triangle, that's where we said, well, 4 plus 5 is 7. Angle 4 plus angle 5 is 7. So therefore, 4 and 5 is less than 7. Then we look at the larger triangle. We add in angle 2 here and angle 1. Does that make sense? I know it doesn't make any sense to you. All right. I'm telling you, listen. You need to learn this because your homework's tough with this also. Okay? It's a lot of this kind of stuff right here. All right? What angles are greater than 6? Okay? So, let me do this. Hang on. All right, so in this one right here, just look at this triangle. Okay? Now, if I'm just looking at this triangle, do we agree that 3 is an exterior angle to this triangle? Okay, so therefore, this angle right here, 4 plus 6 is 3. Do we agree with that? Okay, therefore, 3 has to be bigger than 6. Well, hang on. Let's just live here for a second. Okay? Do you guys get this part? That if I said that angle 4 plus angle 6 is equal to angle 3. Do you agree with me on that? Okay. So therefore, if I'm looking for angles that are greater than 6, we've just now shown that 3 is greater than 6. So that's one of them. Okay? Now we want to find another angle. Do I have any other angles? No, only using this theorem. Okay, you can only use the exterior angle inequality theorem. Okay, you can only use this. You can only do the angles that are greater than 6. You can't sit there and say, well, this is obviously bigger. It might be. But I want you to show me, I want you to tell me what in relationship to the exterior angles. Okay, so 4 plus 6 is 3, then 3 is bigger than 6. Okay, now if I'm looking at this triangle right here, there's no other exterior angles to this triangle. Okay, no, 7 is an exterior angle, but I can't say that 7 is bigger than 6 because it's not using this theorem right here. This 3 is not an exterior angle. I'm trying to find out what angles are bigger than 6. So I have to use this triangle right here, or the large triangle, but then again, I don't have, it's not like if I was to go ahead and use, let's say I did the large triangle. All right, and we again want to find an angle that's bigger than 6. I would have to have, in order to use the exterior angle theorem, I'm going to have an angle that sits out here somewhere. Okay? If I had an angle out there, X, then I could say, well, angle 6 is bigger than that as well. Okay? You'll get some more projects on it. All right, so when we're talking about triangles, okay, across from the largest angle is the longest side. Across from the smallest angle is the shorter side. So if I look at this triangle and I say, list the angles from smallest to largest. What is my smallest angle in this triangle? C. Because if I look at 11.1, which is my shortest side, across from the smallest side is the smallest angle. Okay? The next smallest is A. And then after that, B. Because if I look at this for a second, it's okay. Look at this triangle right here, from smallest to largest. What's my smallest angle? X. What's the next smallest angle? T. And then B. All right. Come over here. What's my shortest side? Huh? AC. What's my next shortest side? AB. And the last one would be CB. Okay? All right. All right, last one. What's my shortest side? This is 43, 64, 73. RS. Then what? RT. Nasty. Okay. Now, your homework is going to be posted in just a second, but I'm going to give you 2 pages out of the textbook that we use. Okay. So I'll give you the numbers off of that, and then you can just